Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Gwendolyn with Grace Counseling and Life Restoration, and I'm so excited to be back and talking with you guys. You know what I want to talk about real quick? How about my kids won't go to school? This seems to be becoming more of an issue that I have noticed. Outside of me growing GCLR, I'm also a school counselor. And I can't tell you how many meetings that I've had with parents talking about, their kids can't get to school. They, trying to drag them out and do whatever, but they're not coming. My first initial thought is like, what you mean your kids ain't coming to school? Like, consequences, discipline them, like, get them here. And it seems like that's the logical thing, right? But then I come to realize that the kid, the parent can do all of that and the kids will leave. They'll just ditch school and they'll just go do other things and they're getting into other stuff. And so I'm like, okay, so what I've come to realize and what I've been sharing with the parents is it's very important to sit down and have these conversations with the kids. And that means involving the teachers and the counselors and different things of that nature. Because what I'm finding out is that there's something else going on with the student. Whether it be that they need an IEP, they need a 504 plan, or they're just not motivated. It's something going on. And what I've also come to realize is that each student learns differently. And maybe the traditional school where they're at is not the school for them. One of the things that I try to share every now and then when I get my student, the African American male, and I talk to them and I get real with them and I tell them, you're an African American male. I remind them, be mindful that you are an African American male and I need to see you win. Because unfortunately, there are people that do not want to see you win. I need to see you win. And so I remind them, if this, wherever where they're at, if that's not working for them, that is totally fine with me. But we need to find what's going to work for you, whether that be trade school, whether that be another school, whatever that's homeschool, I don't care. You got to win. That's what's important. And a lot of times when we talk to them on that level, they become more open and they're more willing to talk about what's going on and we can find some other options for them. So I just want to encourage you, if you got that student who's just not going to school or they're skipping school, get some meetings going with the teachers. Get some meetings going with the counselor. Find out the root of that thing. Talk to that student. If they're not talking to you, let them interact with somebody that they will talk to that can get the information to you so that we can find out what's going on. Don't be so boxed in to know it has to be this way and that way, because if the way that they're doing it is not working, it's not going to suddenly start working, especially as they get older. And what we don't want to do is lose them completely. So I would rather, and I imagine most parents would rather say, okay, if I got to take one for the team and then maybe they're not going to go to this school anymore, or maybe we got to get this meeting and get them in an IEP or get them tested for this or that. And if it's going to make them win, then that's ultimately what we're shooting for. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, I'm Gwendolyn from Grace Counseling and Life Restoration. See you guys later.